Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve show, and of course we're the #1 online TV show. And guys, you'll forgive me, I have a little bit of cold, maybe sauti yangu haiko vizuri, but anyway, I'm here at Techglobe Tours and Travel. I know you guys saw the other day that I told you guys that here is the best place to be if you're looking for a visa, you're looking for a passport, or you're looking for a way to go abroad. And with me, having the CEO herself. We want to know more about the company. There are so many questions that you guys have been asking. She's here to answer all of them. Anyway, madam, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. You fine?
Yeah, I'm very okay.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell us what exactly is Techglobe and what do you guys deal with?
Okay, Techglobe Tours and Travel was started in 2020. It came as an idea. I'm so passionate about immigration. And we started in 2020 at around July, but it was not yet incorporated because of Corona. But it was incorporated officially as a limited company 2021 in February. In February 2021, that's when the company was incorporated. Yeah, and that's when the journey started. We started by helping people with applying for the visa applications, passports, hotel booking. That's when the borders started opening. And it was a bit slow, but we thank God for where we are today. Yeah.
You know, when someone here Techglobe and then kwenda abroad, somehow in a letter, you know, when you hear tech, unafikiria maybe vitu technical, unajua. Why the name Techglobe maybe?
Okay. I'm also a company director of another company. We used to call it Techatronics Solutions. So we deal with automotive, and it's basically in town also. So the Techatronics was technical and electronics, and then when we opened these immigration services and helping people go abroad, I saw it's best if we use the same tech and global. We not only should we do it in a normal way of visa application, but we understand clients in a more technical way in a case-by-case scenario. Yes, so that's where the tech and global, so it's Techglobe Tours and Travel. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can tell us some of the services that you guys offer, because I understand you guys have varieties of them, and then we're gonna go into details.
Okay, so we started as two. It was only me and a friend of mine who was also in tours and travel. Right now we have a total number of around 25 employees, and we are expanding. The company is growing big. So when we talk of visa application, we are talking of almost all the countries. We can talk majorly with Canada. We also deal with, that is Canada, USA, Australia. We have UK. We have Schengen countries. Schengen countries, example, it's Germany, Finland, France. We have a total number of 26 countries. And also there's Dubai. People go for tourism in Dubai. We have China. We have Thailand. Almost we are looking forward to going global. So we are going to be covering almost all the countries. So when we talk of visas, someone can be interested to go as a tourist. Maybe you want to go as a visitor. You want to go for business trip. You want to go as a student, international student. You also want to go to look for a job abroad. That's our job. Yes, we understand you better, and you come visit our office, we are going to sort a case-by-case scenario. Yeah.
Okay, since I posted about Techglobe, especially yesterday, where I mentioned you guys do visa, you help on visa application. So many people were like, you're not supposed to go to an agency to get a visa, rather you're supposed to go to an embassy. Maybe you can clarify on that.
Okay, so mainly what we are doing, we do not issue visas. We help in visa application process. Like I can tell you, like this is the requirements you need to prepare. That is documentation. And also instead of you like applying directly, yes, there's no issue with applying directly. People still do that and you get visas. But most of the clients we have, they have no idea about immigration. maybe someone they want to go travel as a student, or they want to go study, that is they want to go study in Canada as an international student, but they do not qualify. So there's no need of applying for a visa that you do not qualify. So for us, what we do, we offer consultation services. Like I brief you, I tell you, okay, for a student, for you to go to Canada, we do not need gaps. They don't need gaps. If you finished your high school in 2017 and now you want to go to Canada to study in 2023, we'll have to explain what were you doing since 2017 and now. So that is how we do. We go around things. Maybe someone wants to go to USA as a tourist. I give you the A to Z, what you need to prepare before you go to the embassy. So basically, that's what we do. We help you also get a host in Canada or Australia or USA. People go to those countries and they do not know where they're supposed to go. They do not have someone to guide them. We give them host, and we give them at least someone else who have gone through us who can guide them very well. So basically, that's what we do. And we also help with work. So when we talk of work, mainly we are talking of the very many countries we have discussed. It's very different when it comes to Canada, because that's the key area right now. Everyone wants to go to Canada. Everybody wants to go to Canada because they are looking for people to fill in the labor shortages, and they are so ready for people. So right now, Canada can, when you go to Canada as a visitor, you can convert that to a work permit. So someone can go to Canada, yes, but maybe you do not know how you can convert to work permit. That's where we come in. We give you the immigration lawyer. We give you the connection with the staffing agencies. We have so many of them in Canada, and they help you go through the process. So on our end, we help you through the visa processing consultation also. From there, we take you to the next stage, which is our host, our immigration lawyer, staffing, the recruitment agencies we have. Then you go to the next step. So it's basically a process, a stage by stage thing. So that's why we request the clients not to generalize about agents. Agents, we help you understand and go through the process by process, from visiting or study up to the time you get your permanent residency or even citizenship into the country you are moving to. Yeah.
Okay, you've mentioned of agency. Of course, so many people are skeptical when they hear about agency. Zinapelekana maju. What comes in their mind is that these people just want to take my money. I would like to know what makes Techglobe different. Why should I get convinced to come here and not anywhere else?
Okay. So Techglobe, as we said, it's a technical, not as technical as it sounds, but what we do different is we handle a case by case. Maybe there's a mother who would like to go with the whole family, or they are a bit worried, should I apply with my whole family? Do I qualify even? So as we help you first with starting with the passport, starting with preparation of the documents, going to the visa you should apply, going to hostage, going to immigration and all that. So basically what we do, one, we have an office. So many agents, they are operating maybe in briefcase offices. Someone muna meet in a hotel, they brief you and then they ask for money. So that's a red flag. When it happens, that's a very huge red flag. Again, as we have an office, we have one, the main office is in Westlands. West Park Suits, just right opposite Parklands Police Station. We have another one in town, which is our branch. That's where we started, but the space was too small. We couldn't accommodate all the clients. We also have a very, very huge success rate when you apply the visa with us. Whether it is Dubai, whether it is the easiest Dubai, whether it's Thailand, we have a very, very huge success rate, and we have like customers who can testify for that. So one is a high success rate. Two, we deal a case-to-case scenario. Three, we understand a customer. Whether you have been denied a visa before, that doesn't mean you cannot apply for a visa again immediately. You know, people would think like, okay, I have been denied a visa the other day, I shouldn't apply, let me wait for 3 months or 6 months. But that's not the case. You can apply for a visa even tomorrow, immediately. Haja yake, there's something that has changed. Maybe you didn't include your financial documents. Maybe you didn't include family ties or travel history. We can help you evaluate and review the previous application you did, and we help you now and get a visa. We have handled so many refusal cases, and we have managed to get visas. Again, we work with the immigration lawyers. In Kenya, you need to have someone who is assisting you with the immigration system, maybe in Canada, Australia, or USA. So we do not only work alone. We work with immigration lawyers, people who understand immigration systems inside that country. So if you leave Kenya and you go to Canada or US, you'll find different immigration systems. So we work with different immigration lawyers in different countries, and that's how we win any other agencies. Yes, we do best because when the client comes, I'll automatically consult my immigration lawyer. I have this and this case, so how should we go about it? And they give us the feedback, and we help the clients, and we are able to solve all those issues that we have been having before. Yeah.
Okay, talking of visa application, it's a topic. There's a topic that has been discussed online, whereby people are feeling like, hey, they should be, in case maybe they have denied me a visa, they should be genuine and return my money. So I would like to know, there's a fee that entails when it comes to applying a visa. Tuseme nimeapply nimenyimwa na nimeapply na nyinyi. Do I get my money back, or do you guys give someone a chance maybe to reapply?
Okay. In case the client gets denied for either of the countries that we do assist in visa applications, mostly we help the client to do reapplications. Measuring, let's say for example, I'll use Canada because most people they want to go to Canada, and I'm so sure there are so many people who have been denied visa, not through us or anywhere else, whether they applied for themselves and got denied. We are going to review for you. As I had said, we use immigration lawyers who are in Canada. So in case you have been denied, there's mainly some more information that is hidden. Maybe you'll only see you have been denied the visa because of lack of family ties, no travel history also. But there's more and more information that you do not know, and the embassy cannot disclose unless you request for the information. So there's something we call ATIP, or GCMS notes. So mainly the client comes with a refusal letter, or if it's on our end, we have the refusal letter, we send a request to the embassy so that we can get more information on the main reason the client was denied. And I can tell you for sure, if we find out the information of why the client was denied, we normally reapply. And when we reply, automatically the client will get the visa. Yeah, so that's what we go about it. In case it's another country, we are going also to reapply. So Techglobe to us, we reapply up to 3 times until the client is satisfied or the client gets the visa. We do not leave the client. Whether it was Canada, whether it was USA, whether it was Europe countries, remember we do first consultation. So we cannot advise you to go with a visa that will be denied. And for a case you get denied, we'll automatically reply for up to 3 times until you get your visa.
What if the 3 times fails?
Okay, so this is what happens. We call the client back to the office. We are going to do some calculations. Okay, maybe you paid 100,000 or you paid 50,000. This is the amount we have spent, and we come to a mutual agreement. We are going to refund this amount of money. That's what has been happening. In case even the client doesn't feel, okay, I do not want you to reapply for me, it's fine. We are just going to go back to the books. We do the calculation. This is what we spent, and you can opt to reapply again, or if not so, we are just going to refund their balance. Yeah.
So you've mentioned about tourism for someone who wants to tour. You've mentioned about work. You've mentioned those are the visas that you guys help people to get. I had a person who was asking, do you guys help people to get a visa for treatment? Those people who are going abroad maybe for further treatment.
Yes, we do assist. So measuring the requirements for that, you need to have a doctor's letter from this end to show that you have been sent to a different hospital or to a different country and for this treatment. So there is engagement of some doctor's letters on both sides. From if it's India, you need a letter from India for confirmation that during this period, maybe 2 months or 1 month or 2 weeks, you'll be going to for treatment. So we need a letter from the other side from India, or if it's in US, we need a letter from the doctor or the hospital And then on this other end, we also need another letter. And then from there now we can apply for a visa. So we do that.
So basically it's studies, work, treatment.
Yes. So there's visiting visas. Those are the temporary resident visas, short term. Like your intention is not to stay in that country for more than 6 months or 3 months for a case like Australia. Or there's also again like Schengen countries, they don't give a long-term visa. So for Canada, they can give you up to 10 years, multiple entry. So basically, they look at the passport, the validity of your passport. If your passport is expiring in 2028, they'll give you a visa of up to 2028. You can imagine, up to the last day your passport is expiring. But that doesn't guarantee you to stay in that country for up to 2028 because it's a temporary resident visa. So you can only stay in that country for only 6 months maximum stay. So what we do, it's easy to get that visa when you come to us. We can assist you get the visiting visa, but when you go to that country, you cannot work without a work permit. So it's also our job to help you get a work permit. So we have to change the status, maybe immediately or after 2 to 3 months before the stay lapses. So that's what we do. So there's a huge process we do on the other end, not in Kenya. And I'm so sure there are other people who are asking, is it not possible I leave the country with a work permit? It is very possible and it is very doable. But the issue is we are going to go through English tests. We are also going to go through the academic assessment. So you find I have interest to go to Canada to work, but I do not qualify from Kenya. So we help the client when you land in Canada or when you land to USA or when you land to Australia, we look at the immigration programs available for you to be able to convert maybe that visa to a work permit or even to a permanent residency. That's what we do. And there are so many other services we do. Yes.
Okay. You've mentioned about Canada so many times. I would like to know why Canada? Is it that it's a period whereby people want to go there, or it has been like that? Most people have been wanting to go there.
Okay. So why Canada is because right now Canada, not that it's selling, but it's the only country that you can change from a visit visa to work permit. It is the only country that needs immigrants right now. Not that the other countries don't, but the immigration system, it's not easy. You know, people ask you, okay, which is the easy country to go? There's nothing to do with easy and immigration. Everything, you must do it the right way. So why Canada is because they have good immigration systems whereby if I go with my whole family, I'm able to convert to work permit. The kids will go to school. I'll be able to get accommodation from the government. I'll be able to study also. So you can never find any country which is offering such services. It is only in Canada. And it's not only for now. Canada has been there, just that people didn't know more about Canada. And again, it's a very huge country. If I can tell you, Canada is very huge. It's like times 4 of Kenya in terms of size. It's very huge. And the population in Kenya, we are not as... In Canada, they are around 30 something million. I'll get that in number right. But they have even less people compared to Kenya, and whereby that country is times 4. It's very huge. So, and also the people there, they are aging and they are retiring. So they need to replace the young and skilled people. That's why right now it's in huge demand.
Maybe you can tell us, since you guys started during COVID, how many people have you succeeded to take there? How many people have been able to change their visiting visa and get a work permit? And maybe your goal this year?
Okay. So far we have like a total number of, we have managed since the time we started to now, we have taken more than 150. You will not believe it. 150 people. This is not just a mysterious number, but it is real. We have taken more than that. And this year has been a successful year because there was a huge backlog last year in 2021. But I'm happy to tell you, like, backlog has now ended. They have cleared the 2021, 2022 backlog, And right now we're in a better place to say, like, you can apply for a visa, mostly if it's in Canada, and get it in 2 to 3 months. Others are getting it even in weeks and months, in maybe even a month. If it's USA, we have taken people to USA. They have managed to secure jobs. Same case to Schengen countries, the likes of Germany. Germany, we have so many clients in Germany. Also, we have students who are in Finland and France also. We have taken so many people. But mainly where we have been able to take so many clients, it's Canada and Europe. Those 2 countries, mainly Germany. That's where we have managed. And so many clients, let's say we can estimate from the 150. If it's Canada, to convert it takes around 1.5 years to 2 years to get your permanent residency. So far we have 12. And actually, the moment you get your permanent residency in Canada, we also take your whole family. They get the permanent residency. If it were kids, they will go as permanent residents automatically. So you can imagine if there were 50 or 34 people who have managed to convert. Right now, they're in the process of now going to finish to the permanent residency part. Yes, but work permit, we have so many clients who have converted to work permits and they have managed to secure good jobs. So basically, maybe someone can ask what's the range of salary I can get when I go to Canada or when I go to the US or to when I move abroad. So basically, if you do not have education or you do not have work experience inside that country, you can start from $10 to $15. If it's in Canada, it's $10 to $15. That's equivalent to $1,000, $1,500. If it's USA, you can be paid from $120 to $180. That is for casual job. $180, that is per day, whole day. So that's good money. If I get paid from $120 to $180 in a day, and it's casual, maybe it's live-in or caregiver. There's PSW, which means personal support worker. You are working for someone inside the house. You are giving them that assistance. So we also assist people to go through the small course. Yes.
So they go through the course here.
You can do that course here in Kenya. It's an online course you do for like 2 weeks or even a month, depending with the how long the course is going to take. And when you go to that country, it's not going to take long. For example, for USA, if you go to USA, there's something we call NAR. So for nurses, those who want to go to do like PSW, you need to do an NAR so that you can be able to take care of those, the people who need help, mostly the elderly people or someone maybe broke their leg and there's no one to take care of. There are those type of jobs that are there. So, but if someone is also qualified, that doesn't mean that I cannot go to USA, Canada, and become an accountant. You can still become an accountant. But there's a process you need to go through. That is the WES, that is World Education Service, academic assessment. Do your English test. That is a British Council. And then we are going to enter into the job search. And we do the job search for you and connect you to possible employers. So that doesn't mean that people are only going as non-skilled workers, but you can still go as a skilled worker. Yes.
Okay, at what point Techglobe sasa inajuanga huyu mtu ako sawa, let's now sasa tunaweza achana na yeye, we go to the next one. You work with people hadi wapi?
Okay, I can say we have created families. Yeah, we started as clients, but right now we are family. Because we start with the client from day one, consultation. And then we go to the time they get their visa. They go to the country of their where they were, maybe the Canada or USA, and we still follow up. We follow up and ask the client, how far are you? Remember, we also have immigration lawyers who update us also. This is how far we are. So I can say we still don't let the client go. Because even if they get their permanent residency in 2 years, he'll need their family to go. And the family is on this end. So they'll still need us. So we do not let the client just go and hustle on the other side without engaging us. So we can say it's a journey which doesn't end. We continue and continue and continue to the end. It's like, we become family. Yes.
Okay, you've mentioned about the issue of payment and the range. So many people wanauliza kwenda country fulani ni pesa ngapi. Maybe roughly you can give us a figure of an amount that can help someone kupata hizi services. Not really correct or actual amount, just for them to have an idea, because most people are asking about ni kama pesa ngapi.
So I'll include almost all of them. Yeah. So we can work with 150 for visa, or let's say 400 to 500,000 for you to be able to get to that country. That one including the visa application process, embassy fee, there's ticket, there's host, there's an immigration there. So we can estimate from 450 to 500 or even 600. Mostly if like right now, it's high season, it's summertime, we are approaching summer. So the tickets and demand, it's very high. So we can only give an estimate, but we cannot say exactly this is the amount that you can pay. There's someone who will even come to the office with everything ready. We cannot charge that client. We can only charge maybe like 10,000, 20. So we cannot specifically say this is the amount you should come with it to the office. It's a case-by-case situation, visa type, the country you're applying for, and what you have. Yeah.
What about locally? Do you help with maybe someone who is traveling locally, or right now you guys are focused on international?
No, we can assist. We also do tours and travel locally, Masai Mara. We also have Mombasa. We do hotel booking, reservation. We can also help you to do ticketing. If it's a company that needs us to take maybe the staffs to Masai Mara, we can give that budget. We can always do that. So it's not only internationally, but we also do local tourism. Yeah.
Okay. So locally, what are the exact services that you guys offer? Do you have packages maybe for various destinations?
Okay, so what happens, we have packages, mostly let's say a family of 5 would like to go to Mombasa. It's North Coast or South Coast, so we are going to look at the age of the whole family. Maybe there's 2 adults and 3 kids. So the package will be come as a whole from the time we book the ticket from here, whether you're using SGR or you're using the flight, we are going to do all that. So we give a very good package for local tourism, and also if it's pick up from the airport, we also do the same until the client arrives to the hotel, and then from there back to the airport or back to SGR, we also do that. So people who are interested to travel or do local tourism, Nanyuki, it's a very good destination. Masai Mara, we have Mombasa, we do all that. And also there are people who have visas and they do not know again, how do I go about it? How do I go to Canada? I have my visa. How do I go to US? You can look for us again. We help in that process. I can help someone get a ticket, good tickets. I'll advise the person on routing, because that's another thing. You find someone got their visa and the visa got cancelled along the way because they didn't know where they're going. They didn't know the information that someone should have. If you don't know where you are going, automatically that visa will be cancelled and you'll be deported. So if someone got their visa and they do not know, they want to prepare now to that journey of conversion or to go to the other side, we can assist someone get a host, and we can also assist someone get an immigration lawyer. Yes.
Okay, as we conclude, maybe you can tell us where you guys located, your offices, and also where the people can contact you online, and also your direct line.
Okay, so we are located in Westlands, right opposite along Ojijo Road, right opposite Parklands Police Station, a building called West Park Suites, second floor, room 205. That's where we are. If you know Ojijo Road, it's like few meters from Ruby's, and then you'll see that one huge building called West Park Suites. So that's our main branch. That's where we are. We also have a branch which is in town at View Park Towers, first floor, room 205, room suite 3. It's suite 3. Nilikuwa nimekosea, naweza redo. So, okay. We have a branch in town. I'm going to do everything. Okay. Okay, we have a branch in town at View Park Towers, first floor, room 3. Suit number 3. If someone is also in Eldoret, we have a contact person in Eldoret. If in Mombasa, we have a contact person in Mombasa. Yes. So we are looking forward to have more and more branches locally and also even outside the country, so that we can help people. Most even in Dubai. We have people who are in Dubai. We have people who are in Qatar who'd like to relocate. We have people in Saudi Arabia. We have people who are in Oman. Everywhere. We want to give the services to all, to everyone all over the world.
What about on social media? And also, guys, do you have a contact where people can call you?
Okay, yeah. We are on Facebook. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram, both Techglobe tours, and also we are in TikTok, and we're also on YouTube. Yes.
Okay, I'll put the exact handles down below in contact, so that in case maybe you want to go somewhere, you can feel free, guys, to contact Techglobe. Consultation is free. For those maybe who are feeling maybe a little bit skeptical, you can just come visit Madam. And the good thing, by the way, you'll find her. Ama ni uongo?
Yeah, you'll find me. Automatically, you'll find me.
She's the one to serve you guys. Yes. What about in town?
In town, we have our representative. Her name is Gadoni. She's the one who is handling town. But still, if you want to contact me on phone, we can also give information on phone. But we request the client to come to the office. Majoring because we'll help them get more details, and we'll go through maybe the documents they do not have, and we'll assist better than on phone. Yeah.
Okay, I think, guys, we'll leave it at this point. In case maybe you have a question or something that you need clarification, she's going to share a contact whereby you can call them directly, and they are going to give you the clarification that you need.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Eve, and I appreciate. So our contacts, it's 0711 331050. That's the main number. And then we have office line. It's 0796 365131. You can get us anytime. It's a 24 hours helpline. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Guys, in case maybe you're watching this video, you can share so that you can be able to help someone. Maybe who plan to travel, but there's someone who is looking for agency or information how they can travel. Just share the information. Make sure you subscribe. We'll meet in the next video.